So again, the history on this trail, Doc's kind of insane when you really take the time to dive into it. Then you go through some really unique places where the Native Americans used to gather, and confluences in the mountains near St. George, and an actual place called Horseshoe. And so then you ascend up into the Potomac Highlands, where there's some really unique, trendy, artsy towns like Davis and Thomas. Then you hit Blackwater Falls right along the trail, about 300 yards off, another state park. And so we actually go through 6 state parks as you're serpentining through this beautiful terrain in Appalachia. Go all the way down through Durban, then you hit Cass, like we mentioned before, then you hit, you could do a segue into Marlington, hit Watoga. Many of the listeners here may have heard of the Greenbrier if you're a golfer. And so the Greenbrier is in White Sulphur. We actually go down through White Sulphur. And then we begin to ascend up on Peters Mountain, which many of our hikers who come to our trail see this sign because we abut the AT right on Peters Mountain. And so Peters Mountain is super unique, and many of your listeners may or may not know this, but the precipice of that, your right foot, if you're going northbound, your right foot could be in Virginia, your left foot could be in West Virginia. And it's a unique mountain in that it has these thermals on both sides. And as the seasons change, our raptors are migrating. There's actually a raptor migration observatory up there to capture that. So depending on the time of year that you go, it would be nothing to see hundreds of people up there taking pictures of all these raptors. And so you get universities coming over, you get, women's groups coming over, you get a bunch of avian groups coming, and it's a really, probably the most highly visited area of our trail. And from like the parking lot up to that ridge line is only about a mile, so it gets a ton of use voluntarily. There's over 12,000 people a year that sign in there.